Mapperton is many things. It's our home, it's a place where lots of wonderful people love coming and visiting. We're in the middle of Halloween at the moment. We've got gardens, we've got a historic house, we've got woodland walks, we've got rewilding, we've got farmland. Chris, have you seen a zoo anywhere?
Not recently.
You haven't seen a zoo?
No.
That's funny, because the other day, a woman from the council turned up at Mapperton and said, "You've got a zoo. I think we should go and explore and see if we can find one." Now, to be fair to the woman from the council, she did have somewhere specifically in mind for our zoo. And it is here, which many of you will know is Percy's tortoise enclosure. There's probably a lot of worms and insects and stuff kind of burrowing in the undergrowth, but I don't know, I just can't see any lions and tigers and elephants. Chris, you seen any
Only a
lions? Oh, wait. We have got one exotic animal, and that is Percy, who is making an appearance at just the right moment because we've got a really important question to ask Percy. Percy, it's terrific to see you here, but I don't know whether you knew this, but you, on your own, apparently are a zoo. One animal can be a zoo. Who would have thought? So here he is. We've got lots of people coming to look at him, but I think it's a bit of a stretch. Do you think this is a zoo, or do you think this is just one animal? It's not really a zoo, is it? No, we've been told this is a zoo. We were told this was a zoo, but it's only one tortoise. Do you think one tortoise is a zoo? This is Percy. He's a sulcata tortoise. He's from Africa, and the council think that because we've got one tortoise, we have to have a license for a zoo. So we're resisting that idea. As is Percy. He's about to eat my foot because he quite likes leather and shoelaces. Isn't that right, Percy? He's very warm. In here he's got a lovely heater that keeps him warm. And he used to have a mate called Peggy, but Peggy unfortunately moved on a few years ago. So it is just Percy here. And really Percy is not enough on his own, we think, to qualify as a zoo. We've got a wonderful group of people over here who are ready to sign a petition because nobody agrees that this is a zoo, isn't it?
No.
I mean, common sense should prevail. There is one tortoise here.
Just one.
One. How can one tortoise be a zoo?
And we shouldn't disturb him if he's
No, we
happy and
shouldn't.
peaceful.
He's
And
fine.
well.
And people just walk by and they enjoy looking at him. It's not.
one animal.
It's one animal. Yeah.
Do not
You'd
take
think
him
they had
away.
better things to do, wouldn't you, than go after one animal and call it a zoo.
Potholes that need filling.
I can think of a lot of potholes on the way here.
If you did get a petition going, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, just by being in this video, you're helping the cause of Percy staying at Mapperton. So well done, everybody! Now, of course, we do have other animals. So it could be argued that our runner ducks over here constitute a zoo. And of course we've got White Park cattle and ponies and so on, but they're not here as part of a deliberate attraction to bring people to see the animals. They're just part of the wildlife. So hopefully the ducks don't also mean that we fall into the zoo category, more like the farm category. Now, to be fair to the council, having visited Mapperton, having thought deeply about the question of whether one tortoise constitutes a zoo, I can reveal that they wrote us a very helpful letter confirming the following. So this is good news, and they found an extract made from a statement by a British government minister regarding the zoo licensing bill in 1981. The statement reads as follows. It has been found impossible to arrive at a definition which is sufficiently embracing to cover all types of what common sense tells us are zoos, and yet to exclude, for example, a fish tank in a restaurant. I think we can all agree that a fish tank in a restaurant is not a zoo, particularly if you're going to eat the fish in question. Many of these are so obviously not zoos that we don't want to bring about a situation in which we are inundated with requests for exemption requests. No officious local authority official would go round every dentist, building society, or cafe and tell him he is running a zoo. That is a good point. You shouldn't be doing that. That is a waste of council time. And so we must give some credit to the good sense of those who will be applying the terms of the bill. In those few borderline cases where the verdict could go either way, there will have to be an individual decision based on the facts and the circumstances of the case. Now, they have discussed Mapperton's case internally, and they have decided that they do not require us to take any further action, and we are therefore not a zoo, and we do not need any exemption from the status of being a zoo. And I am delighted to say that is a fabulous victory for common sense, and I better go and break the news to Percy.
Welcome to the rain, and Susie, Landa are here, which is amazing. This is another big project here in the gardens at Mapperton. Susie and I and a team of volunteers, what did we do last week?
Last week we pulled out all the lavenders in front of the orangery.
Yes.
And it looks amazing.
It looks amazing, you guys. We still haven't decided what we're going to do there yet. We just want it to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately for Susie and for Landa, not me because I'm not dressed appropriately today, this is a big project, isn't it? Can you explain to everybody what we're doing? It's so exciting.
So these myrtles are just really big, really funny shape, and I know, Julie, you really don't like them, do you?
I don't, and could be controversial, and I get it. But number one, we've got weddings that happen here. So they end up walking down the aisle here, many of them, I'd say over half of our weddings, with chairs either side, and you've got these two myrtles here, and then they get married inside their croquet pavilion. My problem with it is if you're seated in here and you look out, you can't see. This is Lola, everybody.
So she's like my shadow everywhere I go.
She is. You can't see in particular the wisteria that comes out loving, it's gorgeous in May. And if you're sitting here, you lose the whole view of their croquet lawn. So what we're thinking is we're gonna pull this today, right, Landa?
Yep.
What tools are you using for it?
We're going to cut.
You're gonna cut?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna cut it down, and then we'll look at it afterwards. But we're thinking 2 pots can go where they are, and then we can plant that with different things. Is that right?
Yeah, something evergreen
Yeah.
that we want to plant. But again, like the lavenders, we're just going to leave it for a little bit.
Yeah. So
before we come up with a plan. of
Yeah,
what to
before we
do.
come up with a plan. And the reason that Susie also mentioned something like evergreen, we also, as I mentioned, we've got weddings, so we can't really put colors in these pots because, and I quite get it, the brides, many of them have color schemes, so we have to keep it as neutral as popular, so green works.
Yes,
right?
green works.
Yeah,
evergreen
green works. Okay, this is it. This is the last time I'm gonna sit here and have this myrtle in my eye line where I can't see anything else. And also, can I just also mention, this pathway will open up. So you can see when people come through here, this myrtle is coming out. We are gonna pull this lavender as well. So, so Landa, if you want to pull this as well today, do you think?
Because it's just far too in the way for access.
So look at this, 18 inches here, right? So we're going to pull all this as well. And I don't know if we'll really replant. I mean, we'll do something, but nothing that can, in one sense, that sort of,
sweeps across the path.
Exactly, and it becomes an obstacle. Yeah. Okay. It's opening up the croquet lawn pavilion, and it's exciting. All right, Landa, give me the loppers, right? I'm just gonna, yeah? Go for it. Oh wait, this might be too, no. Should I do this one? There's more opportunity on this side. All right, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, how do you guys do this? Hold on. Oh, God. All that effort for this.
I think it's because Landa chucked these loppers on the fire by mistake. They are his.
They're very good loppers. Oh, my goodness. Are we just lopping this away?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay, great.
Until we get to the bottom bit, then we'll get the chainsaw.
Oh, my God. There's a chainsaw coming as well. It's amazing. It's just like, that is hard. This works very well for me. See? Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, here it goes. Look at this. Look at I mean, honestly, Susie, what do you think?
Oh, I think it looks amazing.
Doesn't it look amazing?
So pretty.
Oh my gosh.
So much better.
Well done. I'm so happy. Landa, Susie, it's amazing. How did that feel? Just, you know, give me a sense, does that feel good? Yeah. It did. There it is, everybody. This is it. Now, what I want to do is exactly where Landa is to go here and look at my view. Oh my, okay. I hope you both come and stand in here. Come and stand in here. Look at this. I mean, it does make the croquet lawn look huge.
Now I realise why it takes so long to
But how great is this? What we could do is we'll get what we're going to do here, the ferns behind here. I think I would like a fern wall. I like that. And then you could just like, you know, put some more pots around here if we want to, if I find, whatever it is, like just not too many, but like a little.
We might have some tulip pots to go in here.
Great, tulip pots, which would be amazing. We can put some tulip pots in here. We're gonna do tulip pots, but right? Wouldn't you want to just come here and just sit here?
Yeah.
People watch? Okay, this is it. Anyway, comment down below, let me know what you think, but I hope you're all in agreement that this has made a huge difference.
We are in a corner of the estate here called Holeacre, and Holeacre is one of the farms. It's a couple of 100 acres. It's a very ancient farm. And
Yeah, we haven't filmed up here very often.
No, we haven't filmed up here. And this land here that we see is all about to join the rewilding project, and it's going to create this single contiguous area. So we're really excited about that. But today I'm bringing Julie here because she's never actually been here before.
Well, I've been to...
And to a particular place.
I haven't been to this particular place. I've been up on Holeacre, part of the estate, but I haven't been to this particular place.
And the reason we're coming here...
I know the reason why, I can see.
...is because there is a hidden, undiscovered orchard that we are restoring with the help of our wonderful volunteers. And this means more apples! More apples!
No,
What could be more exciting? And I can see Rob in the distance there. And he's going to point us to where these apples are. unless they've all been eaten.
No, there's plenty of apples.
So this
Oh my
is
gosh.
an ancient orchard. So farmhouses here would have had their own orchard, and this one still has it. But until quite recently, it was almost impenetrable. And what the wonderful volunteering team have been doing, and that's a shout out to Rob and everybody over here, is clearing it so that it comes back, and it's beginning to look like an orchard already. And you can see, Julie, that some of these trees are absolutely laden with apples.
Oh my gosh.
Now, there's a particular type of apple that we're interested in here,
Okay.
called the Ashmead Kernel. Is that right, Rob?
You tell me, Luke. I don't know. Well, it sounds impressive. That's what I'm going to say.
The Ashmead Kernel apple, which is a most delicious and sought after apple. And
Is
I'm
it?
going to go on a hunt to try and find one.
Well, it's a
because-
mix between a russet and a cox.
Yeah, it's got a
No.
little bit of, it's not really a mix, but it has
Oh.
some of the sort of taste and texture of a russet. And it's got a little bit of pear in it as well. It's quite sweet. I think it would make the most perfect juicing apple.
Okay.
And it's quite
All right.
rare.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, they are great. If it's these ones, they are
Is
fantastic
it these
apples.
ones?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
must
you've been
be.
eating
They are
these.
fantastic apples.
And look at that tree,
They
it's
really are.
totally
Wow.
laden. Julie, we haven't brought our box, but we're going to have to do that, aren't we?
No, we'll have to stuff our pockets.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we'll have to do.
Right,
I hope
let-
you've been munching on them for your snacks.
Well, yeah, when
Yeah.
we stop for lunch, Julie, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, sneaky apples.
Exactly.
Let's go try one over here.
Okay. Okay, amazing.
Julie, come down here.
Okay.
Now this is an apple.
Okay, great.
This is a very, very fine apple.
I actually should have come in my red boiler suit, to be fair.
And look, there are loads of them.
Oh
Look
my.
at this one.
Okay, do you want me to take that one?
Just try that one. Try that one.
Oh my, they're good, Gabriel, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Yeah. These are
You see what I
proper.
mean?
These are better than any supermarket apple ever.
I think juiced, this would do incredibly well. You probably
Well,
need
it have to be for next year. I don't think I can. There's not that many on them. I mean, no, you would get. Probably if you pick them all, you'd probably get 100 bottles, I'd say.
100 bottles from all of this. But that's really good because then we can have different variety of apple juice. So we can have. Oh,
Well, that's what you want to have.
what's the variety that we have at the house? Do you know?
The variety we have, everybody, is the one that we have right now that we just got back is from the Victorian tree. Well, we say it's the Victorian tree, and nobody knows what apple that is.
No
And
one knows what apple it is.
So Jonathan from North Parrot Fruit Farm, where I press my, the apples are pressed, is gonna come and look at it. Then in the apple orchard, they're Cox apples.
Right.
I have to go pick up those, but, and that will be a sweeter.
Right.
Those will be sweeter, but
this is quite different. And this is, I think, by far the tastiest.
Okay, we're just gonna stuff our pockets. These are absolutely delicious.
My pockets aren't very good for stuffing.
Mine are. Oh, that's a good one. These are properly delicious.
I'm not going to pretend that this has been one of my favourite weeks at Mapperton. It's been full of things going wrong, from the water system to the IT system. But occasionally, even in the midst of all of the chaos, there's something that I'm looking forward to. And today, that is heading out onto the estate to look for wax caps. Wax caps are these small fungi that are very brightly coloured, and at Mapperton we've got a number of species, possibly as many as 21. And if we had 22, it would make us an internationally important site for wax caps. As it is with 21, we are a nationally important site for wax caps. Now, I am no expert on fungi. I don't really know what the different wax cap species are. So what I thought I'd do is go out with my camera and take some photographs, just using my iPhone, and come back and see what we find. And hopefully I will find some interesting coloured wax caps. And so let's get in the mule and head off. Now, we have arrived in one of the possible fields, and this is a field, it's actually one of my favourite fields at Mapperton. It's this incredible sweeping field that comes down into the valley below what we call Home Wood. And it's got lots of interesting features. It's got wonderful oak tree where we have owl boxes, and we've also got a fantastic ancient sweet chestnut over there, which is just one of all of our favourite trees. But the thing about this field that is interesting is that it's called unimproved grassland, which means that it's never been ploughed, and one of the obvious reasons for that is that it's so steep. And what that means is that a lot of the original features of the field have just been maintained over the decades, indeed over the centuries. And this field is mostly grazed with sheep as well. And so it's got a particular type of grazing. You know, sheep graze really quite low, the sward goes quite low. And that is a perfect type of habitat, perfect type of soil as well, quite low nutrient, probably sort of neutral to slightly acidic pH. So the soil here is has been barely disturbed over the centuries, and it's been grazed by sheep also probably for centuries, and it means that very little has changed. And this type of soil, this type of low sward for the grass, and probably quite neutral to mildly acidic pH, is perfect habitat for waxcap fungi. So I'm hoping that we're going to find some, and in particular I'm thinking about the ridges up there at the top. So I'm going to get back in the mule, head straight up, and we will begin our search. Right, we are here, and what a magnificent view we have. And look, the leaves are almost completely turned. Look at all these rich colours, these rich auburn of the leaves, yellows and oranges, particularly the oak down there. And then some of these wonderful trees that we can see on the other side of the valley. And the valley, of course, heads down to the sea. That's where we have Bridport and West Bay. But here we're up at the top. And this is where I'm hoping to try and find some waxcaps. Now, waxcaps have a Latin name, which I think is Heiresses, and they all belong to this particular family. And I think what's fun about them is not that they're edible, though I think people do eat one or two, but it's a little bit like having a coral reef, because they've got these spectacular colours. And so finding a waxcap is a bit like finding a wonderful coral when you're diving that is a fabulous blue or a sort of iridescent yellow or something. Now, I am looking around as I'm sort of walking here and not noticing too much. It's the beginning of November, so this ought to be the sort of prime time. Your best chance for finding mushrooms in general, and I suspect waxcaps as well, is after there's been some rain, and we've had quite a lot of rain recently. And we've just got to sort of keep our eyes peeled. It's a bit like a treasure hunt, looking out for some brightly coloured nugget glinting in the sun. Well, there's not much sun, so there won't be much glinting. But somewhere along here, what you can see on these banks is, of course, something we all learnt in our geography lessons, which is soil creep. You've got soil that is slowly making its way down and creating these kind of ridges that we see here. And then actually further down, we've got examples of what we call strip lynchets, which are man-made areas for cultivation. So a long time ago, people would have wanted to create terraces in order to be able to have flat areas where they can plant and grow crops. So there's a couple of examples of those in this field as well. Chris, I hope you're keeping your eye open as well.
I'm trying, but I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Well, you're looking for a fungus. You're looking for something that looks like a mushroom, but is much more brightly coloured. And the reason it's called a wax cap is because it glistens. It's got a kind of waxy sheen to it, and they are here. They are here somewhere. But you know, some people have eyes that are more zoned in on what they're looking for and can spot them easily. And we're not quite zoned in yet, Chris, I think. So, or should I say zeroed in? So yeah, it's going to happen. We just sort of keep looking about. I mean, it'd be nice if we found any other type of mushroom as well. Oh, look, come down here. Now look at this. These I don't think are wax caps, but they are certainly a type of fungus. So I'm going to start taking a couple of photos. I have no idea what these different types are, but it could be that there's something here. That one looks rather suspicious, that one. The sort of mushroom that, oh no, look at that, it's rather beautiful. There we go. And it is slightly waxy. I think we might have found our first wax cap. It is possible that we have, but it may not be, Chris. But what it's telling me is how close in we have to go in order to look for things. I mean, here's a very white fungus. Yeah, so obviously by taking photographs, we are going to be able to determine what these are. There's another one down here. Now, I haven't found many, if any, wax caps, but I have found quite a large field mushroom. Look at this. Somehow it's got broken in two, but it looks in pretty good shape. Look at that. Fabulous. So I think that's going to be supper or maybe breakfast. We're not having a lot of success, is the honest truth. I wonder if it's still too mild and we need to come back after a bit more rainfall. But I have got this wonderful mushroom, and look, Chris, what I found in here. Another beautiful mushroom in among the nettles, but I'm not sure that's edible. So I think we'll leave it. I'll tell you what, we'll actually use my mushroom identifier. It's called a big sheath mushroom, and there's a warning here not to trust the app when it comes to identifying mushrooms, and it looks very similar to the poisonous death cap, so it should always be left alone just in case. We're certainly not going to risk it. So we will leave that one be. This is so exciting. We're back in the edit suite and we're looking at the photos that we've got here, and there's some lovely photos. we didn't think we'd got a single wax cap. The one that we thought was a wax cap wasn't a wax cap until we got to this one here, which turns out to be a snowy wax cap. It's not one of the bright coloured ones that I was hoping for, but it is a wax cap, and it's a pretty interesting shape, and it's very bright, isn't it? Bright white. The Latin name, it's on the list. I've got the list here of all the wax caps at Mapperton. Is Cuphophyllus virgineus, snowy wax cap. It is one of the family. It's not a Hygroscybe, which is the usual family name for wax caps, but it's on the list. So, Chris, we have scored 1 wax cap today, which is a tremendous result. I'm really pleased. Hopefully we can find some bright coloured other ones next time we go.